Okay.
We're live out in Dolan Springs with Bruce Perlowin, the CEO of hempinc.com, and take a look over here real quick. You're going to get to see, this is future visioning, Bruce called it, what your kin's domain could look like for you. And we are getting ready to go in here and start picking some of this fruit. Imagine how many people that could feed all in a sustainable way. Now let's come back over here and we'll talk to Bruce real quick. Bruce, tell us what you got going on here.
Well, this is an organic orchard, and this is an amazing, amazing place. And we wanted to show you, you saw we're showing you how to build a kin's domain. This is a projection into the future, and you see these trees just laden with fruit. It's a big deal when you come out here, live out in the desert. It's rough, it's not so easy, but you want to know that this is what you're going to end up with on your kin's domain. We have here Professor Mark. I call him Professor Mark. He's got a degree in agricultural. He's the brains behind it, except we have his father, Cloyd, here, who's probably the brains behind this before Mark was. So they've been out here growing these amazing organic grown fruits and vegetables. They have a vegetable patch into it. They have goats in the back. They had chickens. I mean, this is an amazing, amazing place. And it really does show you what your kin's domain is going to look like in the future. You got to see it. People don't understand pictures on the wall and diagrams. And that's why we video everything we do, so we can show you step by step how to do it. But luckily, we have, maybe 8 miles away from the model kin's domains, a beautiful representation of what's going to happen in the future on the kin's domain. Mark, you want to say a little bit about something? Oh, and he tells us all the mistakes that we've made, and fixes them. But there's something I believe in, that's better to do something wrong than not do anything at all. So thank God there's Professor Mark around to say, what did you guys do with this pump? You got these pump things, these pumps fighting, these engines fighting each other, and that's not how you dig a hole, guys. Let me show you how to dig a hole. So it's awesome to have somebody who's that's experienced to become a teacher for all of us guys, so that we won't plant our potatoes upside down, and we won't think that our watermelons are tomatoes.
You're not inspiring us to move in with you, Bruce. Are we going to be able to eat?
Lots of food.
Professor Mark.
Lots of food.
All right, guys, we're going to be hanging out with Professor Mark and his dad today. And don't forget to ask yourself, who can you help? Okay, well, that's bad. Don't forget to ask yourself, who can you help today? No, you got to say it.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't forget to ask yourself, who can you help today?
Good.
All right, we're out here at Dolan Springs with the Yogi Zen dude, Mike the veteran, Taisha. What do you guys think of this place? This is an example of it's not a picture, it's a video. You're live.
Oh, yeah, having too much fun picking apples.
Taisha, you have to have 3. Oh, you dropped it. Oh my gosh,
I can only do 2 though.
I'm not going to say what.
All right, these are cool. Awesome seeing how he uses soap to keep the birds away and the insects and stuff, and
we learned a lot
of cool
about
stuff.
apples.
Learning a lot, yes.
And snakes.
All right, this is awesome. All right, well, beautiful land up here. Look at that mountain range up there.
And how to pick the apples.
And this is what you can do on a kin's domain. That's what we're out here doing, learning all about the sustainable, organic farming that we can do for fruits and vegetables and nuts. All seem to grow really well out here, surprisingly, in the desert, So he's got his mouth open. All right,
Curator.
don't forget to ask yourself, who can you help today?
Everyone.
No, one of the things we can do living the raw vegan lifestyle is throwing apples at each other. And out here picking and eating our food here. So very cool. Imagine having your own kin's domain, and these are your apple trees, and you're coming out here in the morning or early afternoon here and picking apples and fruit off your trees and eating them. This is the kin's domain lifestyle, the raw vegan kin's domain lifestyle.
Having too much fun here.
Having too much fun.
We're going to have to bake some apple pies for sure.
There we go. Peace, love, and light. Hello, my awesome friends. This is Yogi Zen Dude with BodhiLotus.org and Hemp Inc. And looks like I just wanted to share this orchard with you. We just with Hemp Inc. and Bruce Perlin has just acquired this place, and a total, a wonderful example of the Kins domains after 12 years of growth with fruit trees here. So sharing a little bit of this with you here, just walking through the orchard. Is this persimmon there? Somebody tell me if I'm right. Here, I think there's a persimmon tree. And boy, these are some, if that's an, I don't know if that's an apple, it looks like one, but they're fuzzy. Is that some kind of a pear? Maybe? Somebody tell me. And then something else here. And that's fuzzy too, and kind of orange color. Look at this. What is this over here? Is this peach? And we know peaches are fuzzy. Ooh wee. Ooh, look at that one. That one's loaded down. So we're going to be out here and doing some upgrading here and pruning out the trees, picking off there's a lot of extra fruit on it. Those are definitely pears there. Definitely pears there. And this looks like look here, another type of pear tree here. So just an awesome place. We're going to have a lot of fun here. There's a big mobile home here, and we're going to have a fifth wheel here. So we're going to have people staying here about 5 days a week here pretty soon to help get this place upgraded here and dialed in. So more videos to come. All right, peace, love, and light.
It's phenomenal. Check this out. I have horses, goats, turkeys, and I have hay, and I have grains and everything else, right? So I have a rattlesnake issue. But I also have a resident California king snake. And he's beautiful. He's 5.5 feet long. He's with black and white rings, and he is the natural predator to the rattlesnake. He'll kill the rattlesnake and eat the rattlesnake. And I just saw him last night at my house making his rounds.
Oh, wow. So he's good.
So he's phenomenal. And the more of them you have, the better off you are.
And they won't hurt us.
No, not at all. The bull snake and the king snake are both residents here. They will not harm a human. However, they are both predators of the rattlesnake. So you see a king snake or a bull snake, you don't kill it. You see a rattlesnake, for your own safety, call somebody, get away from it.
Right.
You know, call me and I'm going to kill it. I'm sorry if you're not into that, but here you're not being responsible if you allow a rattlesnake to come through here and not kill it. You're not having any experience. You have no clue. It bites you. It's on me that I didn't kill the damn thing.
Right. Your
dog comes through. It bites your dog dies. You're upset with me because I didn't kill the damn thing. All right. Yeah. You've got young adults. You've got goats. You've got horses. You've got dogs. You've got cats. You don't need something that's good. You've got to. Right. And it's not about being mean or ruthless.
There are an abundant species out here anyway.
Yeah, but you know, I got to be honest with you. The government doesn't like you killing them. And such, welcome to Abominomics, an abomination.
And Mark, you were saying to help keep the Mojaves away, you're talking about a border that you put up around the...
Yes, there's a fabric cloth that's comes in 24-inch heights, and we put it along the bottom of our fences so the snakes can't come in through the fence.
And then you said that just animals or people walking around and stuff help keep the vibrations going through the ground, keep the rattlesnakes away too.
That's correct.
Very cool.
It is an oil soap.
Yeah. How long does this soap and water last?
Have you ever tried using neem oil?
Once a month?
I've used neem oil too. 15 to 20 days max.
And it also keeps away fungus and
not like you would think.
And you're doing what with that? Putting them on the apples?
Spray it.
Spray it?
The whole tree.
By the way, one of the things I've learned about talking with Mark is traditional gardening organic gardening is one thing, but traditional gardening out in the desert is a whole nother ball of wax. And he's been here forever, and he's experimented. He knows which varieties, for instance, grow here, which do well, which flourish, what organic procedures and pest control to use, which ones don't work as good, because it's different here in the desert than it is in our Kins domains in Florida. So
you have extremities here you don't have anywhere else. In the summertime, you have extreme heats that'll get up to 128, 130 degrees. In wintertime, it'll get 15 degrees below freezing. So I've seen it down into single digits here. Last year we had 2 days solid where it was single digits. That cold will kill a lot of the trees that try to grow out here. So you've got to be specific. You can't grow avocados, the winter will kill them. You can't grow citrus, the winter will kill them. They'll do great in the summertime, you can't handle the winter. This is one of the areas that has extremities. Extreme cold to extreme heat. We basically have 2 seasons, not 4. It goes from summer to winter and winter back to summer. You have 2 weeks of fall and 2 weeks of spring. That's about it.
So Mark, again on the organic spray, what is it? What's the solution you're using? And is it just on the apples or?
No, you use it on everything. You use a soap. I use Murphy's oil soap. You can use Amway's LOC is another one I like to use. I use it on the apples. I use it on the grapes. I use it on the vegetables. Okay. When you're doing organic, the key is to keep all your chemicals away from it. You use soaps. Soaps are used even in your soil conditioning, believe it or not. The trick to water, soap makes water wetter. Okay? Even when you're doing your hands or your clothes, soap isn't there as a cleansing, it makes water wetter. Water penetrates deeper with soap. Soap is not something that's used, everybody thinks it's a cleansing agent. It's not. The water is the cleansing agent. The soap makes water wetter. Then you add in your antibacteria and you add in different things to soap. Soap is used a lot in gardening. Liquid soaps.
So the moral of the story, folks, is
be clean.
And sign up in our Shackley downline.
Greg was talking about a permaculture, they move them around, like put them in one area, do their thing, move them over to the next area.
Well, that's how I did that orchard down below.
Your chickens, you got them in one spot, we're going to have to move them around.
No, you
The troops I have on the other orchards down below.
What kind of tree is this one here?
Fig.
Fig.
Mark,
Okay.
what kind? Would you say these are what kind of figs?
These are your yellow figs. These are small this year. There's a few of them that are ready. We're going to pick them. We've got another tree inside that's better. You've also got your Desert King. Let me see if I can find you a couple here that are ready to eat. They're small. We wanted them small this year.
Oh, here,
that one's ready. They're wonderful. They're very sweet.
What is it?
This fig.
Give it a try. You're the camera guy. What do you think?
Oh boy, that's good.
Wow.
That's good. And great flavor and sweetness to it. Yeah.
Did you eat it?
Just bite it. Just
The whole
eat
thing?
Yeah.
Eat it.
Look at this. All the guys ate and didn't give the girl one.
Hello.
It tastes like a honeydew.
Yeah, it's really good. Ooh, look at that.
Eat it. The other way to the better.
Bruce, you got to have one.
I picked out yesterday.
These will bring you out.
You're going to be picking lots of figs.
Really
That
good.
is sweet, man. That's just like a honeydew.
Okay.
These are Fuji apples?
Fuji. You want them with a little bit of red. They are indeed ready. So pick all you want.
How is it?
Now remember, guys, we have 2 houses,
How
an
about you, what do you
office.
think? Good? Awesome. Good to go.
And
Great.
you want to pick them a little bit green like this because you want them to be able to store. If you pick them ripe, ready to eat off of the tree, they won't last you very long in a cooler. You pick them about where they're at now. It's real simple, and this is a rule of thumb. I don't want you to make a habit of this. Here's how you tell if that apple's right. Every apple that falls off there, when you give it a little shake like that, the wind will knock the apples off.
That means it's right.
She's ready to go.
How do you keep the animals and the birds away from?
I net. We haven't netted this one. We don't have as much problem with apples as you do with peaches and apricots and nuts.
Wow.
Your nuts, the birds love. The peaches, the apricots, the birds are your worst
So you
enemy.
put a net over the tree or over this whole thing?
Over the trees. The other orchard that you'll see on the way out has got a bunch of trees already netted for bird netting, and I'll teach you all that as we go.
The blackbirds love my
Do
figs.
the birds get stuck in there, or it just keeps them out?
It just keeps them out. We do occasionally get a bird or two in there and we let them out. I don't kill the birds. I like the birds. You got your knife going. Okay, here it is. All right.
Do we have baskets or anything?
Like insects and everything
What are we
too.
doing?
We can
Oh,
pick
yeah.
apples. These three trees here in the front are the Fuji's. If they've got a bit of red in them and orange, they're ready to pick.
Okay.
If they're still yellowish green, don't pick them.
Now we got some bags that we brought, but I know we don't have enough. But that's a good start.
We got more bags in the press room. Tearing down. If we don't, these aren't ready to be picked. But if you, want you to learn something. These are too tightly clustered. Okay. For an example, if you have 4 in a cluster, you've got 2 that are bumping each other. Take 1 off. You had 5 in a cluster, so it came off perfect. 2. Same thing here. You've got a cluster of 4. You know, get 1 out of there. You got a cluster of 4. Get 1 out of there.
And what's the purpose of that?
Because you want your apples to get a little bit bigger, and on top of that, the weight will start breaking your limbs, and then you have a damaged tree for next year. You know, we can either prop them up or we can thin them.
So if you do that now, then these will get bigger?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, and actually we should have done it a lot sooner, but like I told Bruce, we were daring down. This is too much for us anymore. We had labor issues, and labor's hard to find.
I would have come to help you
Well,
for free.
and we would have taken your help for free. Anyway, these clusters are too thick, you know, and that's why the apples are small, is we didn't come through in thin. But theoretically, it's all right. Small apples are actually as tasty as big apples. You just have to eat more of them.
Right.
Okay.
Question.
Now,
Would it be good to prune these when the apples are small so you get that growth translated into the other apples?
Exactly. And it should have been done a month ago. Okay. But like I said, I've been so overworked and understaffed that we just don't do it. Here's the prime example. Here's a prime example of what happens when you don't thin a bush. Just feel the weight of all those apples on that.
Wow.
Come feel that. Feel the weight of all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
At least what, 15 pounds, huh?
Or more.
Yeah.
So, and then that breaks the tree too.
And that breaks the tree. So the best
Now,
thing to do.
are there any animals that will
take
come
the bad
eat
one
the
off.
apples on the floor, like deer or anything? Or you probably
No.
want to keep those out, huh?
No, but here's the nice thing, is we'll gather all these apples. We will gather all these apples and put them into our compost.
Oh,
I was going to say, yeah.
that's great.
What do you do with the apples? There's got to be something good you can do with those apples.
Absolutely. We gather all the apples and they go into a hole right over here and they go into a compost. We add a little bit of organic fertilizer and water to the compost. You continuously stir the compost. Then come planting time, you come pull the compost out, you take it to your garden areas, you till it in, and you have compost that you didn't have to purchase, and it's all organic compost.
Oh,
And
that's
that's the
Love it.
nutrients and everything that the tree is going to suck right up and put right back into new apples.
That's right.
great.
Yeah.
And your vegetables. You use the compost in your vegetable gardens as well. So, you know, it's going to be a long process for you guys to learn. There's going to be a lot of things. I'm going to teach you how to recognize diseases. I'm going to teach you to recognize stress and what causes the problems with a tree, why it acts the way it acts. What can you do to help it? What can you do to stop the problems that you're having? In some of these trees we've had fruit borer problems. That's why you see white paint. The white latex paint protects the bark from the fruit borer and keeps the fruit borer out of the cambium layer. The cambium layer is the way the nutrients come up out of the ground into the tree. The cambium layer is between the hardwood trunk of the tree and the bark. It's a very thin layer. Your water and your nutrients all work up that. If you get a bug in there and it breaks that, then all your nutrients can't get up to your tree. Right. So these are all things you're going to learn as we go along.
Is that what those little holes are?
That's what those little holes are.
Those are bugs?
Those are called fruit borers.
Fruit borers.
Fruit borer.
Who knew it was so
Fruit
hard to
borer,
take care of
now-
an apple tree?
Those little holes in there, those were bugs that were there before?
Yes, they're not there now.
They're not there now. Is there a way to get them out or anything? To prevent that and repair the tree in case they do get in?
Back to the soap.
Okay.
Back to the soap. Back to the
So
soap.
it's pretty simple, soap and water.
Real simple soap and water.
So these are ready to eat?
I will not tolerate wasted food.
No.
These are
Where's
ready.
your
Now
executive
Greg's doing a
vice
sound
president?
healing over here for your new
You're the
orchard.
executive vice president of
That's a
everything.
fig. What kind of fig?
You
That's a
cannot
yellow
let
fig.
us waste
A yellow
any
fig.
No.
Arizona.
Look at this.
We can't. I mean, think
Oh
about
my
how many
God.
people
That- oh,
we can
these are-
feed.
That looks
These
good.
are the ones like honeydew.
Yes.
Now, can't you like dehydrate these or something?
Unreal.
You can dry
That is
them.
unbelievable,
And I'll
Bruce.
teach you that. I'll teach you how to dry figs.
This is called
dry
Quick Start.
apples. I'll teach you
Yeah,
how to
so
dry
Bruce,
them.
this is your new orchard. We're going to have people out here training every day for the next 30 days,
And eating.
getting ready to see what they're going to grow.
Training and eating good.
We're gonna have live streaming video from here, so I want to have the training live too.
Yeah.
And live streaming, we'll video.
We could do that
it.
with the head cams.
Hey, Bruce, try this one over the one you're.
All right. Oh, I hear
That way,
the Yogi
when new
Zen dude
people-
firing up the sound healing bowl. I'll be
When
right
new
back.
people
Pistachios, it's my favorite.
All right. So what do we got here?
This is a pistachio tree,
Wow.
and these are pistachios. This is a male pistachio tree.
So there's a male and a female pistachio tree?
Sure.
So why do you need a male and female?
Pollinate. Well, didn't your father talk to you when you were little?
Well, I'm trying to get the explanation out of it, but a little bit more than just,
how come
the female goes into the male. You
Check
know?
it out. The male tree has no nuts.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
Oh!
What's up with
So
that?
these are some tough women in the pistachio world.
I mean, it seems to me like it was the opposite.
It's like Bruce said. We're seeing this cosmic change. Women's coming.
Women are growing nuts, and men are losing theirs.
Now, does the pistachio tree ever get nuts?
I'm sorry.
Does the male tree ever grow nuts? No. Never.
No.
So it's just there to
So they can't grow past.
have sex.
Just for looks.
It's just remember I
All right, tune in more for pistachio nut talk at Eco Harmony Kids Domain.
Kids these days, they're so unreliable.
No, they're working hard.
Tyja and Mike still picking apples. Yeah, Tyja. We got a bunch of apples.
I love this.
How many you got in your bag there? Look at that. Look at that.
Yay! Apple pie time.
That's the bag I got going there. So it's Chris picking some apples.
Yeah.
The Eco Harmony Kids Domain precursor to the big move of a lot of people. This is 5 acres out in Dolan Springs. It's already been planted with a sustainable farm that Bruce Perlowin has acquired to help feed everybody who's going to be out here working on the 4,000 acres, building the domes and all the rest of it. You can see there's people, there's Bruce and Cloyd and Mike and others down there working in the pistachio area. All sorts of apples over here, plums, almonds, all kinds of nuts and things. Definitely going to be a feast. Oh, there's some lemons over there, some more apples. There's Nimai and Taisha. So we hope to see you out here. We're going to put some webcams in out here. We've got a staff of 5 to 10 people who are going to be out here every day for the next 30 days getting trained on how to take care of these trees and get it ready for the winter. And we can't wait to share with you how you can live a more green and sustainable life and experience all the benefits and joy that comes from that. Namaste.
Love this almonds.
What?
Chris used to live on an almond orchard.
Oh,
my
wow.
gosh, are you
Check that
kidding me?
out.
Look at that.
Raw almonds, man. You don't know how good those are until you try them out.
Fresh as ever.
Yeah, people don't know they
We
come
are
in
gonna
that
be
little
so
husk
healthy.
like that, and then the shell is actually inside.
By the way,
there.
he brought in
This is amazing.
6 train cars of soil. 6 train cars of soil, organic soil, to get this thing started.
Unbelievable.
Wow, this is awesome.
How long have you had this place?
Jerry, 7 years now?
Wow, you did all this in 7 years?
No, no.
All right, I'm gonna try one. Here we go.
Oh,
8
those are
years.
so good.
Okay,
Unbelievable.
come on, let's go. We've got here.
We have exploring to do.
This.
So cool.
Wow, and then what are all these beds over here?
Well, we're gonna get there.
All right.
Nature's our teacher, huh? Okay, what do we have over here?
We got. There's a couple of.
This is unbelievable.
There's some more apple trees over here that are ready to pick. I've got one over here that is past ready.
Something was on the ground over there. Oh, it was a bird.
There's lots
This
of
is going to be like the
Wow,
Garden
this
of
is
Eden when you get
beautiful
done.
out here.
These are getting close. It's a Granny Smith.
Oh, wow. Hey. That looks like a good
Wow.
one, too.
Wow.
That is a fresh picked Granny Smith.
Oh, that looks good.
So I do believe.
All right, so we got a lot to do.
Well, we didn't know there were more.
I was expecting 10 of you.
Well, I came out to video all the other people that came out. I think tomorrow we're gonna have to bring a small army, Bruce.
See what you think.
No,
Tell
we're
me,
going
is
to
it
come out
ready?
every day. We're going to bring people out every
Is it
day.
ready?
We'll get a,
Oh, that's good. Is that a real tomato?
That's a real
That's
tomato.
not a watermelon, Bruce. That's a tomato.
Oh, and look, folks,
Okay,
here's
easy,
the watermelon patch.
Oh, thank you.
I just saw your video.
This is clearly the watermelon patch. As you can see, there's some more watermelons coming up over here. Oh, by the way, you should see the watermelon area.
That's
they
definitely a
have.
Granny
They
Smith.
have huge areas for watermelon, broccoli, cauliflower.
Where?
Wow.
They had.
Here?
Yeah, let's go look. Look, there's the orchards.
Look at
See
squash.
it?
All right, we're off to the broccoli section. All right, we're going through the orchards here with all the sustainable food. The Yogi Zen dude was here with us, but I see he has already started his sound healing for the orchard. This is awesome.